All right, good evening, everybody. It is Friday evening. It's been a very cold day in Houston and southeast Texas. Most areas just barely cracked the freezing mark for high temps today, 33, 34. High temp at Bush Continental Airport today was only 33 degrees today. That is 33 degrees below the normal high this time of the year, which is 66. Very unusual to be that far off the normal high or low temperature. So it has been an unusually cold day today. Morning low at Bush Continental was 27, but we dropped down into the mid and lower 20s up north. In fact, we'll look at that in just a minute. Record high is 81, record low is 22. That was with cloudy skies. So what's happening now is it's going to take several more hours, but we're slowly clearing from west to east. So that will remove this blanket of clouds that we have overhead, and that really does act like a blanket. It holds in heat at night, so that will be gone. And what little warmth we got today will just radiate on out in outer space. That's called radiational cooling. And so tonight, in many neighborhoods, we are going to be even colder overnight tonight than we were this morning. Currently, we're back down to freezing at Hobby, Conroe. Anybody else below freezing? Yeah, Wharton's at 31. Tomball, you're just above freezing at 34. Sugar Land is 35. Galveston is hanging on to 36 right now. And low temperatures this morning. So here's where we began this morning. College Station was the cold spot at 22, tied with Columbus at 22. Conroe dropped to 24, Hobby 27, Bush went to 27. Tomball, you guys began at 26, Mont Belvieu 31. Galveston had a morning low of 32, a light freeze even at Scholes Field in Galveston. High temps today. That was it. 33 at Bush, Hobby 34, Tomball 34. Katy had a high of 34. Mont Belvieu had a high of 34. So unusual to have high temps in the low 30s. Conroe Airport did not get above freezing, 31. That was the only spot that did not get above freezing today. That thermometer is in a low spot at the Conroe Airport. It's in a little bit of a valley, so quite often it is the coldest spot because cold air is heavy and it fills in those lowest spots. The coldest air will be at the lowest spot in the area. Angleton had a high of 36. Galveston, you guys had a high of only 38 today. And that was with the clouds. The clouds kept the sun from coming through, kept us from warming up at all. And you can see on the infrared satellite, there's the back edge of the cloud deck. And you can see, I'll let this go again, it's eroding from west to east. So slowly but surely, the west and northwest sides are going to be cloud-free soonest. And so that means that our northwest counties with clear skies here in the next few hours, you'll begin to really plunge. Navasota going down to 21, Huntsville 22, Brenham 22. So this would be colder tonight than it was this morning. Colder on Saturday morning than it was Friday morning. Conroe down to 22. These are forecast lows. Woodlands 25, Hempstead 23, Sealy 24, Livingston 25. Hard freeze warning is in effect for our north and west counties again tonight. Houston, we're going down to 28, Pearland 29, Katy, I'll wake up at 26, Sugar Land 27. So pets, plants, people, again, and that outside PVC pipe for your irrigation needs to be covered. Galveston, we expect you'll stay just above freezing at 34 going into Saturday morning. And then Saturday afternoon, a big warm-up. High goes up to near 50, which is much warmer than the 33 we had today, but still 16 degrees colder than normal this time of the year. So a chilly day on Saturday, even though we're going to see, I think, plenty of sunshine on Saturday. Highs only in the upper 40s. Sunday morning, we have a light freeze north and west. Brenham to Conroe to Cleveland north. You get a light freeze. Everybody else in the 30s but above freezing Sunday morning. And this cold weather pattern overall across North America is going to continue for the next 7, 8, 9 days. Cold jet stream pattern for North America. And that is when you've got this flow coming out of northwest Canada down into the lower 48, into that trough. That's the cold weather pattern for us. So let's move this jet stream forward in time. We go into Monday. Still, in general, have that cold pattern feeding cold air into North America early next week, the 7th. We go into the middle and latter part of next week, Thursday. Look at the pattern. Even more well-defined, staying chilly. We go into Saturday, Sunday, Valentine's Day, Monday. Still, look at this troughiness, encouraging that cold air to come in out of Canada. So overall, it is a cold weather pattern for North America and the United States. It remains to be seen just exactly how much cold air gets grabbed by each one of these troughs. But overall, our temperatures are forecast to stay below normal for the next 7, 8, 9, 10 days, all the way into February 14th, Valentine's Day. So snuggle alerts, we can already issue them for Valentine's Day. This evening, cold. We're already down to freezing or so. We'll be down to 29 by 11 o'clock. Saturday morning, 28 degrees, 45, sunny and chilly by noon. Highs will be optimistic and go for 50, but many neighborhoods will only make the upper 40s tomorrow on a cold Saturday. The extended forecast, Sunday again, a light freeze in the morning, then a high of 58. And then as we look at the extended forecast, so the sun is out, plenty of sunshine, and the sun angle is beginning to get a little bit higher. It was at its lowest angle at the winter solstice, December 21st. So the sun angle is getting higher, but this is just a testament to how much cold air is coming down. Temperatures, we don't see the 60-degree mark until maybe next Tuesday. The warmest temperature on the 7-day, 68. Normal is 66. So next Friday would be the first time we actually had a high temp above normal and just barely by 2 degrees. So we're going to stay below normal, lows in the 20s, 30s, and then low 40s going into Thursday and Friday. It's a beautiful stretch of winter weather for Houston, but boy, by the end of next week, we're going to be ready for a warm up. So the cold pattern continues. Make sure everything is covered up tonight. Make sure pets have a warm place to go and some food. Double check on all the people in your life. Check on your elderly neighbor. Make sure that plastic PVC pipe that's exposed is covered up. And stay warm out there, everybody. We will have a complete update on all of this and a closer look at the weekend forecast when we see you on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock. Also, we are working a story. Apparently, there is a transformer that has blown. This is in the Texas City area. We're aware of thousands of folks in Texas City without power right now. We are working that on this very cold night in Southeast Texas as well, and we will have the latest update on that power outage in the Texas City area on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock. We'll see you then with a complete update.